with De Gea, and De Gea was decisive. Giroud. Santi Cazorla to Mesut Ozil. One more wins it for sure. Alexis Sanchez. Young heads away. Ozil fell on the ball to keep Arsenal going forward. Free kick for Manchester United. We have played 90 minutes. We're going to have 5 more. We want you to have your say, by the way, on today's FA Man of the Match award by voting on the 3 nominees selected by Danny Murphy on the BBC Sport website, or by tweeting as Fellaini sees the ball run out for a throw. Hashtag BBC Santi Cazorla, hashtag BBC Coquelin, or hashtag BBC Rooney to @BBCMOTD. BBC Cazorla rather than BBC Santi Cazorla. Save your fingers. And the vote closes in 10 minutes' time, so you better be quick about it, as Manchester United had better be here. And giving away another free kick to Arsenal won't help them, or him.
No, there's going to be some disappointed faces and supporters here at Old Trafford if they can't get a goal back. All that'll be left to play for is that top 4 place. Not a normal season that at Old Trafford.
4 minutes to go. Giroud felt he was being pushed and pulled all over the place by Smalling. Young. Valencia. Fellaini. Seen off by Coquelin.
I have to say the two...
There's plenty of football still to come in the FA Cup 6th round, but now it's time to sort out the Wembley pairings for the semi-final ties in this, the last FA Cup draw of the season. From Old Trafford, your host, Mark Chapman.
Hello, welcome to the draw for the FA Cup semi-finals. Just 4 balls and 2 ties to draw over the next few minutes in the company of Peter Schmeichel and a very excited Dermot O'Leary. We'll come to Dermot in a moment. Peter, of course, won the FA Cup 3 times. One of those was the treble-winning Manchester United side of 1999.
What are you showing this for?
Well, I'll come to you in a minute, Dermot. I'll just give Peter his moment of glory here. That was part of the game that then took Manchester United onto the treble. Tonight was much more disappointing from a United perspective.
Very, very disappointed. This was an FA Cup game, and I didn't see Manchester United players go out and play this as an FA Cup game. It was the only chance, realistic chance, to win a trophy by getting through to the final, obviously winning it. And just too many players not playing the way they should. And I said this is half-time, you know, too many individual mistakes. And again, an individual mistake cost us, and it's just not good enough.
I like the way Dermot tried to keep a straight face all the way through that, because as an Arsenal fan, you're absolutely bouncing at the moment, but you're also here.
Yes.
Let's do the charity bit first, and then you can talk Arsenal. For Comic Relief.
Yes.
You've been to Uganda, but you're also here to promote the Comic Relief Dance-a-thon.
I am moving. I wouldn't call it dancing.
Right, but, yeah, OK, well, we can decide whether it's dancing or not.
For 24 hours, this Thursday to Friday, and I'm doing it for Comic Relief, and so it's going to be broadcast on Red Button on Radio 2. I don't always look like that when I dance, by the way.
They're very short shorts. You've gone back to the 80s with those.
Basically, you can follow you move on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
That's the unique way the BBC's funded, isn't it?
You are going to move your legs and not just do that, aren't you? Yeah.
Well, for the first couple of hours, yeah. And it's going to be a lot of that.
Right, Arsenal are going to be in the draw for the semi-finals. You're in charge of the bag, Dermot.
Yep.
If you tip the bag up, the 4 balls should go into our bucket.
Should.
The beauty of doing the semi-finals is that you can see that all 4 have got
I'm
it.
so glad I'm not here for the 3rd round.
You are going to draw first, so give them a little swoosh, Peter, and away we go.
Number 2.
Number 2, Bradford City or Reading. They have to replay, but they're out first for the first semi-final. And they will be playing...
Number 3.
They will play Arsenal.
Oh.
Bradford or Reading will play Arsenal, the club that Dermot supports. We know the other sides that are left in for the second semi-final, both to be played at Wembley, of course.
Number 1. Oh, sorry, number 4.
Peter, number 4, Aston Villa.
Luckily, there's only one left.
No, Aston Villa. And finally...
Number 4. Number 1.
Number 1 is the final one. Another 2 sides that need a replay, Liverpool or Blackburn. So they are the 2 ties. The semi-finals will be played the weekend of the 18th and 19th of April.
So here is the confirmation. Bradford and Reading are already making their own history, but one of them will make a little more when they face holders Arsenal at Wembley next month, and that means that the other semi-final tie will see 7-time winners Aston Villa taking on the winners of the Blackburn and Liverpool replay. Those 2 semi-final ties will be played on the weekend of the 18th and 19th of April.